Interesting story here about this woman in New York who had called the cops. She had come home and there was a guy sleeping on her couch. Had no idea who this dude was.
Bizarre. Okay.
So she calls the cops. He was arrested. She dropped the charges eventually when she found out what happened. Turns out he had been drinking, tried to walk to a friend's place, walked into the wrong house, and passed out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, which Menace has talked about walking into the wrong...
Yeah, wrong apartment a few times when I was drunk.
Yeah, because like every floor of a hotel looks the same.
It looks the same.
Apartment buildings, every floor looks the same.
Yeah, my own apartment building. I thought I got robbed because when I opened the door, I was like, where's my table?
Where's my table?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then somebody was like singing in the kitchen. I was like, oh, wait.
Do people not lock their doors?
They don't. It's so weird.
So weird.
By the way, this happened in 2016. And after it all happened, to apologize, he shows up at her doorstep with flowers.
Oh.
Ended up meeting her parents. They start talking, become friends. Now they're married and just had their first kid this year.
What?
Talk about like weird ways you meet people sometimes.
It's fate.
Isn't that weird?
Perhaps the weirdest.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of interesting stories about how people met. My cousin met her husband, who she's been married to for 20-some years now, on a flight, like a business trip. They were just like sitting next to each other. And
oh, that's like a movie.
Like a movie.
A total movie.
Well, yeah.
It's kind of like how my grandparents met. My grandfather was in the Air Force, and he was like turning up with his friends. And then he was just like in a random neighborhood and he needed a place to sleep. So the family just let him sleep on the couch, and then that's how they met.
God knows what Morgan's story is going to be at some point when she meets her husband.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, like, is it at the grocery store?
Right.
Was it through a bid on the show? Like a give a guy a chance? Yeah, is it going to be like some guy, oh my God, I thought your dad was so fugly. But I had to date him. I had to go on a date with him for the show, you know?
It's going to be some homeless guy living out of a Tesla that
that's
Seabass
right.
wants to set her up with.
Dude,
Oh,
he
that's
has a
right. I
Tesla.
forgot about that
I
guy.
mean, I'm not against it.
I am.
Somebody who sells you a burrito that ends up in your purse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
While
What
you're
a
sleeping
man,
on the
what a
floor.
man.
Do you think you'd be a good wife?
At this, like today, no.
No?
Maybe in the future.
What
but,
can you do?
But no.
Like, why? Like, what makes you say that?
I'm pretty selfish. Like, I like my own space, my own time. I want to do things when I want to do them.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily like a good partner at this
I
point
get
in
it,
time.
girl.
Yeah, Ravi would be a terrible wife.
Yeah.
Sammy, do you think you'd be a bad wife?
No.
No?
I'd be a good wife. Yeah.
Okay.
She'll crochet him sweaters.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, she's had practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Cook him all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff in Pyrex.
I already was a good wife.
And if you
Seabass, do you think you'd be a good husband?
Oh, 1,000%. Sorry. Yeah, it'd be
Because
provide.
you like things your way, on your schedule.
Right, as long as she wasn't a maniac and listened to my rules.
Oh, yeah, his rules.
It would be
Life would be
absolute
awesome.
paradise.
Yeah.
What would she be, Rafe?
Oh, lucky.
What was the
this list, first date list.
Yeah.
It's been taking over the internet in the
I
past.
saw that you posted it on our Instagram.
in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, this list has gone viral.
And apparently it was set up by women who say these are the top 28 things that you shouldn't do or shouldn't go to on a first date.
It's a list of places that women absolutely refuse to go on a first date.
Okay.
And the person who posted it said, hey, thank you, ladies, who reached out to me to help me on this list. I just wanted to see if the ladies in here would agree or disagree. Now, some of these things I think are ridiculous.
Okay.
As you can see, I've color-coded the list.
Okay.
like a traffic light. Like green means to be, like green means like, I don't see the problem with these.
Okay.
Yellow is like, cheesy or, I don't know, in their own way. And then the red ones are like, absolutely not.
Okay.
I'll go down the list, ladies.
So these are not to go to on a first date.
Yeah. You can chime in on our Instagram at the Woody Show on Instagram.
I'll give you the list and then we can get everybody's thoughts, okay?
All right.
Number 1, Cheesecake Factory. Again, places chicks don't want to go on a first date. Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies.
What?
Your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym.
Ah.
That's by the way, that's a red.
Why would anybody
Why would
go
you
to
want
the
to take a
gym
first
on
date to the
First
gym?
date.
This is Woody's list.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know why you'd want to take a first date to the gym.
I agree.
Church, also red. Why the hell would you want to do that?
Gross.
Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night like Netflix, Hulu, like Netflix and chill kind of stuff. Somewhere that requires a long drive. Bowling, which I thought of Morgan. She loves to
Get
bowl.
that off the list.
I have that as a green. What's wrong with that?
That's what I'm saying.
It's
shouldn't be
social.
on
You
the
can have
list.
drinks. You can hang.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a good first
silly.
date. Yeah.
Nightclubs, something you also like. Hookah bar,
Oh yeah.
a bar just for drinks. Waffle House at number 27. And the last one here is sporting events.
What's
Okay.
left, by the way?
Yeah, that's what a lot of
where
guys
can you go?
were saying on there. Can you make a list of
Yeah.
where we can go?
So the ones I had in green, and again your thoughts. Coffee dates. That seems like very
That
easy.
sounds like a good first
Yeah.
Yeah.
date.
It's very popular, but also mega,
Mega boring.
Super boring.
Yeah.
So I'm
But
saying
it's-
coffee date, a bar just for drinks,
Boar fest.
bowling, or sporting event. I thought those were pretty good. Sporting event being the last of the greens.
Yeah.
Sporting event good? I don't think
I would
so.
not definitely
Not
not
for
want
first
a sporting
date.
No,
event
like,
for
you don't
first
really
date.
know if that person's into the sport or they're just saying, yeah, I want to go with you.
That's what I'm saying. I think there are some factors to it, like
And
if you
it's
know
long.
they're a big fan of whatever the team is. Okay, cool. Maybe that's how you like started talking. Like, oh, you're both a fan of whatever. Or you start talking about whatever. Like, hey, let's go to a game.
Right.
Still feels like a big investment for a first date.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like that at all.
All right. But the other ones, coffee date, bar for drinks, bowling, it's all fine. I had yellows, all the kind of like Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, IHOP, Denny's kind of place.
People were offended by the Cheesecake
Yeah,
Factory
I
one.
don't get that at all. I would
Why?
please take me to Cheesecake
I know, that
Factory.
would
I
be
love that
cool.
place.
People were like, I want to go
Between
there.
the wait for the table, the wait for the food.
Yeah,
I agree.
Cheesecake Factory is too long.
And chicks never want to eat a lot on a first date anyway.
That's
like
true.
they take like 2 bites of something, and the portions, much to Ravi's dismay.
Oh.
Way too big.
Too
for
much
Cheesecake
I don't
Factory.
like it when the portions are big.
I mean, I don't hate it because it's cheap. I just hate it because it's weird for a first date.
That,
It's just,
it's super weird.
It's
not
weird?
Like,
Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah,
for
it's,
first
Why?
Restaurant.
No,
Why?
It's a rest, yeah.
But
I
no,
like
no,
to
for
hear
a
your
first-
thoughts.
it's not romantic in any way. It's like a family place.
But it's a first date.
There's
It doesn't have
gonna
to be romantic.
Tons of kids around. No, thank
Mad
you.
romantic.
I don't think you're going for romantic on a first date, are you?
Well,
I,
is
want,
there-
I want some kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's borderline sexual at the cheesecake.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's such a turn on.
that's what Ravi's saying. Is it's just generic and it's fine.
So, it's so basic.
All right, Sammy Morgan, what kind of vibe on a first date? Like, okay, what type of, in general, not necessarily something specific, but in general, what's the criteria for a first date? Like, what are you
I
expecting?
like a casual vibe.
Yeah.
I don't like anything that's going to be too fancy or too in your face. Just casual. Just hang out, get to know you.
So the coffee or the drink.
Right, or
or
even a restaurant like
bowling,
the Cheesecake Factory.
Like the Cheesecake Factory.
It's loud as hell.
Is Red Lobster still safe?
Let's
yeah,
hope
of
so.
course. What's wrong with Red Lobster?
Thank you.
Yeah.
For a first date,
Depends.
No.
Depends
I've
on
been
if
to
they're
first date
going
at
like
Red Lobster.
endless shrimp and you're there for 2 hours.
I think if you're
So
a college
embarrassing.
kid or in high school, you could take your date to Red Lobster.
and you think it's fancy.
Right, because
Yeah.
you don't know
Because
any
you're
better.
you're a kid.
Right.
Balling out.
I mean, I like Red Lobster, endless shrimp. Let's go.
I think any of the restaurants on there would be fine. Like
Yeah, for a
like
first
Sammy
date.
said, a chill thing is good for a
Chili's
first
and
date.
Applebee's?
Well, you only go to Applebee's if there's a wait at Chili's.
You imagine taking
Everyone
a chick on
knows
a
that.
first date to Wingstop.
Denny's.
You go to Applebee's and all of a sudden you're slamming like Dollaritas.
Hell yeah. See? You're going to
North.
get laid.
Tastes like gasoline.
Hey, girl. Hey, where are we going? Oh, let's go to Wingstop. Yeah, cool.
So you can replace any of those like chain restaurants with just go to a local place of similar
Right.
quality, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a little different, a little more interesting.
How about buffet?
Oh,
Out.
hell
That'd be so embarrassing.
no. Hell to the no.
Why not?
Because I think there's a lot of
Like,
nerves
okay.
involved. And again, most first dates I've ever had where there's been like a meal involved, the chick eats like 3 bites,
It's not.
you know?
The
And then-
buffet would
the
be
waste.
the worst.
And then like on later dates, it's like, man, where did this appetite come
now
from?
I'm slamming down.
I thought you didn't
on the
eat. Like,
buffet.
oh, I was too nervous to eat on the first date. And also, I didn't want you to think I was like some kind of pig.
Now you
And so
know.
you order like a salad or like some like real girly kind
But why not?
of thing or whatever.
Yeah, you reveal that you're a pig way later in the
way
Yeah.
later.
That's when you start
Hey,
farting
Yeah,
in
this
front of
is
somebody.
the real me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check this out.
All right.
Check out this plate at the
Yeah.
buffet.
It's all I can
Yeah.
carry.
All the red ones on here, I had like the movies. I just think that's a bad
yeah,
first
that's a
date.
terrible
You don't
Horrible.
get to talk at all. So you're just sitting in silence
Right.
with this
Yeah.
person.
Right, that'd be the
Worst.
You
worst.
leave, you don't even know them that well.
Your house, creepy.
Do not.
I would never.
Never.
Yeah. The gym just seems dumb.
The gym.
I can see like CBS like, hey, come watch me work out.
God, let's
You know?
lift.
You get well, the
Yeah.
related thing to that. A lot of people, let's go on a hike.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a very popular
yeah.
request.
Listeners, put that in the comments.
Yuck.
Do not bring up a hike.
Not doing that. Church, that'd be weird. Although, unless you're like from some really weird kind of like cult or something.
I guess maybe if you're like
If you
at the
meet-
same church,
Right.
Yeah.
when
If
you
met
meet
that-
there.
Right.
Ice cream dates, what are you for?
I would like an ice cream date.
An
Similar
ice
to
cream
coffee.
date.
It
Yes.
is similar.
Yeah.
It is similar.
Some guy says to you, Sammy, like, oh, hey, we should go out sometime. You go, sure. What are you thinking? Like, oh, we're going to go to Cold Stone.
Yes, I would love that.
You
Rip.
would?
Yes.
That'd be the shortest date ever.
All right, we're done.
How long does it take?
It would
to
be
do
the
ice
same as
cream?
coffee, and if it's gonna
Yeah.
be later at night, I don't want coffee at night. I would rather go get ice cream.
And
Hell
if
yeah.
you're Ravy, that
Yeah.
date will end up on the toilet
Right. Well, yeah.
because she has no tolerance
But
for
it,
lactose.
it is very like, let's go to the malt shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's hey, like, wouldn't go ahead and put me in the friend zone now.
Yeah.
what for ice cream?
The other red, awkward one that I would think of family functions. Like, who the hell wants to do
Not
that
on
on
a first date.
a first date? Movie night, same thing as like your place. Like, that is definitely creeper.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know, I would never suggest that.
It's not creeper, it's lazy.
It's lazy,
lazy.
but
It's
it also just
cheap.
seems like, you know.
And guess
dude.
what? It's only creepy if the guy's not hot.
Yeah, always. We know
That's
that.
always the rule.
Yeah.
Duh.
Movie night again, meaning Netflix, Hulu, etc. Somewhere that requires a long drive. I would never suggest that just because I don't like long drives.
You hate a long
I don't like
drive.
road trips.
Yeah, because then if it doesn't go well, you're stuck in the
You're
car on the way
stuck.
back.
Exactly.
then.
Yeah.
That
you're
sounds
stuck.
so
Yeah,
awful.
awkward.
Yeah. What's your move, Seabass? You have like we'll meet up somewhere kind of close to her place or your place.
Right. So you want to, that's the long drive plays into that. It is, you don't want to create any kind of long sitting around doing nothing. You want to always be moving.
You wanna
and
be
going to
active and fun.
Right. And that gives, and this is not my invention, but it's a smart one, it gives the illusion that you guys have known each other for quite a while. So if you go to 3-4 places in a night, it gives the illusion of like, oh, I've known this guy for 3 or 4 dates, because women's brains are small and they can be confused easily.
Sure.
Wow,
Sure.
okay.
And
Yeah.
so, but
Nailed
the
it.
other,
I've already been
I
3
know.
places.
right.
with
So
this
it's like, you
so
know,
confusing.
This is all of a sudden the sex date.
and that's exactly what Ravy is exactly hitting a nail on the head. You're getting to the, oh, well, I guess I've known this guy for a while. Let's
Let's
bang.
guy. Seabass
Bang.
ain't wrong.
And again, we're
See,
near.
it all goes to the manipulation for Seabass.
Right, and again, you're near one of your 2 places. So like, oh, so when you get to the point of like,
Let's bang because we've been on 4 days.
or the movie night part of this, which
Because
is
your brain's so
creepy.
small, right?
I'm getting.
right,
And you're so baffled.
right. So
getting.
then you're like, oh, well, we could just go, and you know, we've known each other for 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
now. We can go to your place and watch an episode.
It's like
of-
we went to middle school together.
exactly. Boom,
And then,
easy.
of course, in the red for me, I just put hookah bar. Douchey.
Never.
Some guy suggests let's go to a hookah bar.
I didn't even know those were still around.
Is there a woman out there that says yes to that?
Some classy
a
ladies,
hookah.
yes.
I guarantee
Yes.
we're looking at one right now.
Yeah.
Hookah bar?
Which
Where-
one?
where?
You talking
Morgan.
About me?
Yeah, you
No.
go to
You
a
think
hookah
I
bar.
would go to a hookah bar?
Hell yes, you would if some
No, she
guy
wouldn't.
asked you.
Yep.
Well, I guess it depends what he looks like.
See?
I'm going hookah all day.
Yep.
But the only time that's
Major
acceptable
red flag, but no, she's good with it.
if you're leaving the club and it's like where else is open, we have nowhere to go. That's the only thing open after the club. However, no, I would not go to a hookah bar.
She doesn't seem like
Except
the
under
hookah
certain
person.
circumstances.
Yeah.
Except yes, if
they're super
he's
hot.
really
Unless
hot.
he's hot.
Woody, you need to go. We need to sit. I don't know if you've ever sat down in one in the past 10 years or so. Woody?
No.
Exactly. It's just like greasiest, grimiest,
it's hood.
loserest.
Oh, you don't have to
hood.
convince me
Yes.
that they suck. I
Because initially he thought it was hipster, but I'm like, no, dude.
No.
It is so
These are
hood.
guys who
Yeah.
drive, sort of souped up Chargers and Mustangs, big, just like
rims, chains,
Right.
sunglasses indoors,
girls with the long nails,
Bleh.
and
maybe
the,
a grill.
and the hair glued to their forehead.
I don't get it.
You shouldn't.
I know. It just
Right,
it
it's
looks
not for
dumb.
you.
Yeah. But apparently Morgan wants to date those dudes, so whatever.
If they're hot enough.
If
Yeah.
they're hot, come on. There's a qualifier.
Yeah.
Same as if I'd go to Wingstop if he's hot enough.
Yeah. Nightclub. You'd probably go to a nightclub first date, right?
You would.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, she's like kind of like a club rat that
Sounds
way.
fun.
That's why
well,
hookah bar
that's
makes
actually
sense.
a great place because you can lose him easily. I mean, there's
Uh-huh.
tons of
So
people.
you can decide.
Mega
if it's
alcohol.
not going
You can at
well,
least
it's not
have
like you're
him-
stuck with him.
Yeah, drive you there.
Yeah. Like if I met some chick and they're like, "Oh, we should go to the club," I know immediately it's never going to work out.
Yeah.
Go to the club.
Yeah.
What year is this?
I know, but even still, like even as a younger guy, like I never got the appeal of the nightclub.
For a guy, you're right, but for a girl, free drinks all night
Oh,
long.
for
Yeah.
girls,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
It's a
If I'm
bonanza.
if I'm a
Music?
chick, I get it.
Music. Ooh.
Yeah.
Music, dancing.
Right.
Music's
Fun.
so
Yeah.
loud you can't even hear yourself
Right.
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
best.
look good tonight. What?
But we're dancing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'll get us
Okay,
more
cool.
drinks. I'll be back in an hour.
Yeah. So we went over that whole list. before the break of places that women say they don't want to go on first dates.
Mm-hmm.
They refuse to go on first dates. And it's pretty much everywhere. Although somebody on the text said that they went to a Wingstop on a first date. Said it worked out fine. I guess
I
they're...
could see doing Buffalo, because Buffalo Wild Wings is like a bar.
Sure.
Yeah.
Watch a game or
But
something.
Wingstop? I mean, I like Wingstop.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's just
Wingstop
like-
is great.
That's one of those go in, order at the counter, sit down. Mostly, that's a takeout place
That's a
for me.
to-go
Takeout.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rarely ever sit inside.
The other thing that a lot of people are talking about, I kept seeing this pop up too. This whole yellow pillow discussion. Have you seen this?
Yellow pillow? No.
Yeah,
I
there's
haven't.
It's close to home.
There's a yellow pillow debate happening. The yellow pillow, you've seen it, like once you take the pillowcase off or whatever, like sometimes if you have an older pillow,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It'll-
Who lets
Nuclear
their
yellow.
pillows get
It'll look
like
at-
that?
a lot of
Dudes.
people.
Guys,
Single, yeah, or yeah, that's if you're taking the pillowcase off. A lot of single
Yeah.
guys, there's no
No,
They
pillowcase.
don't even
never.
wash it.
It's
Oh,
just
they-
the yellow pillow.
they wash it like every 2
Oh,
months.
they don't even have a pillowcase.
Oh yeah.
So a
Wow.
yellowing pillow is a buildup of moisture from sweat, oil, lotions, and drool. Even going to bed with wet hair, they say, causes this discoloration in the pillow. Most men have one.
Yep.
And the debate on social is, are they gross or are they awesome?
Awesome.
This
Whoa.
one guy said, my girlfriend is mad at me because I just revealed to her the yellow pillow. Fellas,
Oh, no.
I'm sure you all know this thing is magic. Another guy said, part of being a man is using the same pillow since the age of 10 and never washing it.
What?
Others say, I got rid of my yellow pillows maybe a year ago, and I legit haven't rested comfortably since.
Yeah, because
It's
it's all
a-
broken in.
It's a sign of a well-loved pillow, broken in and seasoned like a cast iron pan.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Look, it's not good, but it's also
You're not going to die. So on the other side, you've got the significant others of the yellow pillow owners who say it's disgusting. But again, the reality, it looks gross. And sure,
Yeah.
it can trigger allergies, they say, if mildew or funguses
sure.
are allowed to fester. But yeah,
okay.
No
yellow
big.
pillows can develop an odor, sure. It's not going to kill you. And all pillows, they say, it's like paper. Like paper over time will discolor and yellow.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just life. But they recommend that you keep your pillowcases fresh and clean, use pillow protectors, and wash your pillows a couple of times a year, or just invest in new pillows
Maybe
every
get a
few
new
years.
one.
What the hell is a
Yeah,
pillow
I
protector?
swap up pillows every couple years.
Oh, I do.
Every few
Is
years.
a pillow
sure.
protector like a mattress protector?
just
No,
like
it's like a pillowcase with a zipper on the end of it.
So
Yeah.
second pillowcase.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put
but it
another
It's
protects
like
pillowcase.
a mattress protector.
Yeah, but okay, so you can go to Target, or the pillows that I'm on now are these ones that I got from Costco. They're
yeah,
like
same
this,
here.
the Simmons Beauty Rest
Yeah.
ones. They're Simmons Beauty Rest black pillows. They come in a
Yeah.
2-pack.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And they're awesome. They're the perfect firmness.
Agreed.
Yeah, dude, they're awesome, and they're not expensive. So like, you use them, you abuse them, and then they never have a chance to yellow because then you just get rid of them,
Right.
or they make their way to the guest room and then eventually
Right.
rotate out. But like, on some of the other ones, I've spent money on like decent pillows. 'Cause I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm waking up with headaches. I want to get a decent pillow, and you think like, okay, I'm cheaping out. It's like mattresses. You go cheap on a mattress,
You're
like,
screwed.
yeah, you could be, it starts sagging really early, or
Yeah.
you're sleeping in a crater within a year or so. Invest in a good mattress, invest in good pillows, they say. And if you're investing in these pillows, some of them are crazy expensive.
Oh, definitely.
dumb
I got
money.
one that was $150.
And to keep them the same way you would put a mattress protector over your mat to keep, stuff off of it.
Or a pillowcase.
Yeah.
Although Seabass did not do that. He
sounds
had to go
crinkly.
rent one of those machines from the grocery store to clean
Well, that was because I diarrheaed the bed.
Dada.
Yeah, he.
But I have
Caca.
there's a yellow pillow sitting drying right now on the floor outside outside my laundry machine because
Okay.
I opened up. I have a pillowcase. I use it,
Okay.
but you like this says they will get yellow over time.
Yeah, of
no
course.
matter what. So I was like, oh, that's gross. Threw it in the wash with a bleach, bleach and detergent. Came
Okay.
out still yellow.
Oh my.
Yeah, so it's just maybe time for a new pillow or whatever. Who cares? Yeah, it's fine.
It's got a
here's,
cover.
But here, that's what you do. You get that pillow cover. It's got the zipper on the end of it, Menace. And if you buy the good pillows, you spend the good money on the pillows. You keep it in that, and then put the pillowcase over it. And it's not like it's
Yeah.
expensive. It's a couple
But
bucks.
why do
for
you
these
need
covers?
Why do you need the second cover? I have a pillowcase.
I know, but like you could still like when you're drooling and it goes through the pillowcase and then it hits the pillow underneath.
What
now
about if
you're
you spend a lot of money on
now
it?
you're creating on your nice expensive pillows.
Yeah, what
you're
about
creating.
your drool?
But Hook, you don't see that.
Yeah, my pillow could look like smoker's teeth. Who cares?
Exactly. Thank you, Greg.
Like,
But
it's
that's
got a
what people are saying.
pillowcase.
It's like the partners are saying, "Oh, that's disgusting." Even though there's no,
Let
you
them think that.
but you can wash it. You can do whatever. And like as Seabass said, even put bleach in there, it's still yellow.
Now, before I switch to the Costco brand pillows, or not Costco brand,
The ones that
but
you got at Costco.
you got
yeah.
at Costco, I went to pillows.com and you can shop by hotel.
Oh,
And then
really?
so
That
I
rules.
Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
if you ran into something,
yeah,
that
and
you
I
loved.
did, and I had those for years, and then I
Yeah?
ended up going to Costco.
Ritz Carlton has a collection.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah,
Ooh.
pillows.com, they have every hotel in there.
Can you imagine how nasty the pillows? Like if you
Ooh.
take the pillow next time I go to a hotel, that's what I'm gonna
Never.
do.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take the pillowcases off and just see what's going on. Can you imagine the yellowing and the
Blech.
jizz stains that are on those
They have-
pillows?
Send us photos, guys.
Because think about how many people sleep. Like my wife, she'll sleep with like a pillow between her knees.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, do you do that when you have your period? She goes, I do it all the time. I'm like, ugh, it's gross.
Imagine all those fluids coming up
Yeah,
your wife's.
just
Yeah,
dumb
just
leakage.
pouring like a faucet.
Just so
No.
much blood in the bed.
It's like farting's going on down there.
Hell yeah.
It's right next door to the period factory. Like, yeah.
And she's sleeping next to you, so she's going to be,
And there's that.
all kinds of
you're just-
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah,
You're
but
just
can you
gonna
imagine
wake
like
up-
some random stranger who's been sleeping with that pillow that you have your face on now at the hotel, who's been sleeping it like between their knees and up in their crotch, like yep.
That's no grosser than using a fork that everybody's used.
I know.
At a
I've thought that.
restaurant.
I've thought of that too,
Ugh.
Greg.
Probably had period stuff all over
It's
there.
Yeah.
probably just period blood
Yeah,
all
imagine
over
a woman
Like
on
what if
a
they had
fork.
genital
Period.
stuff going on, like crabs or something? They use that fork from the Benihana, just
Yeah.
Yeah, to itch.
scratch their
God,
mouth.
I would
More,
ask,
more than likely.
Maids,
Yeah.
hotel maids, do they throw the pillows in, those giant industrial that
Right.
you see?
Yeah.
Do they throw the pillows in there? Or?
How often are the pillows traded out at a hotel?
Never.
Good question.
Oh, by the way, at pillows.com, it goes all the way from Best Western to Best Western
You know, I got the best pillows I've ever had. That Best
Best
Western.
Best
and
Western.
to
Wonder where I can get those.
to Ritz Carlton. It's pretty nice.
These Ritz Carlton joints are, they're $75, not
Yeah,
affordable.
Yeah.
not bad.
I have Ritz Carlton pillows.
Yeah. Oh, they have Holiday Inn.
Yeah, remove it and look at the tag.
Text here says my ex doesn't use sheets or pillowcases. It's yellow everything.
That's a guy. That's
Oh.
the first apartment guy move.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean you see that
Gross.
sometimes when someone has a mattress out on the curb for collection,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my
all the
god,
stains.
was that a crime scene? What was going on
Right.
there?
Endless period blood.
It's so right. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
blood.
just slathered. Looks like a newborn baby.
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah, you got to protect these investments. You know.
Oh, yes.